Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Don channel. We're just turning off a Royal Crest Circle here in East Las Vegas, maybe a half mile east of the Strip at this point. This is University Center Drive, formerly known as Swenson. We're gonna go ahead and make a left here onto University Center Drive. Had a lot of requests to check out the intersection just south of us here at Twain and Swenson. Of course, it's called University Center, but we had that in a previous video. Feel free to check that out. You've got the backside of the apartments here and a desert lot right there. This is Sierra Vista Drive. Actually, you know what? We're going to make a right here. I don't usually like to do this, but we're going to make a right here at this light. And then you have the Convention Center Area Command for Las Vegas Metro Police just behind us there. We just passed it on the corner. This is Western Village right here. Some gaming hall there with a little Western theme. And that brings us here to Residence at Sierra Vista here on the left. There's some plywood up over a doorway there. And then you've got AB Beer and Wine. I think we're running into a whole bunch of school zones here. That's what's holding a lot of this up right now. This is the intersection up here at Cambridge. We wanted to try and make a left onto Cambridge. And this is the aforementioned shopping center here. Ashi Center, it's called. AB Beer and Wine Convenience Market, Smoke Shop. Joey's Fried Chicken and Restaurant there. And then another 7-Eleven. Shout out 7-Eleven, man. 166 7-Elevens here in the greater Las Vegas area. They probably need a light at this intersection. This is pretty rough. It's taking a while to get through it here. Oh, and we got a school bus coming into traffic here in front of us. Hope that doesn't stop. And the crossing guard crosses here. And so we'll hang out here. $5.38 for a pack of cigarettes over here, right on the money. I think it's called Montego, American-made cigarettes, for $5.38 at that 7-Eleven, I believe. Another little juice stand here in front of the 7-Eleven. I'm sure they can't be happy. The 7-Eleven people can't be happy about a little juice stand setting up shop there. And now we will wait our turn at this four-way stop, and then the little Prius. Go. What are you doing? Go. Go. Okay. Are you letting me go? All right. Now northbound on Cambridge, approaching Desert Inn up here. I was waving to that Prius to go ahead, and he's just staring at me, so I'm like, okay. Whatever you want. See these, looks like a condo there in front of us, and an office building off to the right as well. Desert Inn just turned red. So we're gonna hang out here, and there's a Shell gas station. We will wait our turn here at Desert Inn Road and Cambridge Street. Wanted to highlight this apartment building over here off to our right. You see the big sheet of plywood up there. You see that a lot around town. A lot of plywood being used. And it might be for the unit right there. I'm not sure. But maybe they just have it on hot standby because they probably need it. Lots of calls for service in this area, a lot. Finally got the green light here at Desert Inn Road. Going to make the left and go westbound for our friends following along at home on your preferred map app. I do get quite a few viewers telling me that they like to do that, especially when they're looking at coming out here to Vegas soon. They want to know about the roadways, get themselves familiarized. And that brings us back over here to University Center Drive, which is, of course, Swenson, or used to be Swenson, and then turns into Joe Brown Drive, just north of us there. And then you've got the Convention Center up there on the left, the fire station over here off to our left, right there. Fire station number 33, it looks like, right there. 4.09 a gallon for gas. That's 7-Eleven. Shout out to 7-Eleven, man. Every time we see a 7-Eleven, 166 of them here in town. So 4.09 a gallon for regular unleaded. That's the cash price. So your our international friends, there are 3.8, roughly 3.78, something like that, liters in a gallon. So it's roughly 4. So I mean, like $1 a liter, pretty much, is what it's going for here in Vegas. And you see the Encore up there, as well as the Wynn to its left. And this is the official state flower right here. Well, this and the barricades. These guys are all, you see these located all over the place. Here in the city, they're out in the wild, in the rural highways. The barricade and the sign. 737 taking off up there. Southwest. We'll go ahead and proceed with the green light now. I'm going to go underneath part of the convention center here, which is, again, off to our left. And I'm not sure why we're stopping. Oh, there's a light up here at Paradise. That's kind of a choke point. Let's see how long it takes us to get through this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's really backed up. It's going to take several cycles for us to get through this. The advantage to taking Desert Inn here is that it becomes kind of a pseudo highway just west of this intersection here, which is Paradise Road. It becomes Paradise. It is Paradise Road, and it becomes kind of a pseudo highway, Desert Inn does. And it goes underneath Las Vegas Boulevard, travels underneath, or over, I believe, the Interstate 15, and then it goes back to becoming a surface street. The disadvantage to it is what you see here in front of us. All of the traffic. And let me highlight it to you here. That's where we want to be, where those cars are crossing up there. And so, this is your Las Vegas Convention Center, located here all around us. So we're in kind of got like a tunnel vision kind of thing going on here. As we wait for some movement, hopefully I'm looking at maybe 2 cycles of the light, the traffic light. So we'll wait for the green here. Also, by the way, just in front of us is a monorail station, which is the Las Vegas Convention Center monorail stop. I'll see if I can zoom in on that. Yeah, right there in front of us, above us actually. The monorail is a pretty cool way to get around, but it is, in my humble opinion, it's too far east of the strip, right? So you have to do some walking in order to get over to the monorail. And then once you get off, you have to do some walking in order to get back to the strip. So you're going to do some walking regardless. In my humble opinion, that's the taxi cabs that have a stranglehold on. This is why we don't have light rail in this town, which would make a ton of sense between the airport and the strip. But in my humble opinion, the taxi cab companies have a stranglehold, and they don't want to lose that revenue. And so, yeah, mass transit is really kind of non-existent in this town. You have buses, of course. You have the Deuce that runs up and down Las Vegas Strip, for I think it's $8 for a 24-hour pass that you can get. So that's pretty cool. It'll take you from the Strip up to Fremont Street and back. So you get to see the best of both worlds. And then I think it's $24 for a 3-day pass, which makes sense if it's $8 a day. Looks like the traffic is finally moving here. I'm not sure for how long. We'll see how far we can get. Up here. See, the light is still green for the moment. But a lot of folks here, you know, they're playing with their phones, doing whatever, drinking their paychecks away. They're just not paying attention to the road. So you end up with a lot of spacing between cars, and then the sensors at the intersection read that as, oh, well, there's no traffic here, so we're going to go ahead and turn red, even though there is plenty of traffic. Travel the Strip in minutes. Las Vegas monorail, it says there above us. And we will wait here for the light. Yay, we got the green light here at Paradise. So we should be moving here. This is the South Hall, by the way, located here off of Desert Inn, where the monorail station is right above us. South Hall for the convention center, which extends up to, I think it's Sahara. So you see the traffic going the other way too. This is kind of a locals thoroughfare. Locals certainly know about it because it is kind of a shortcut. But it's really only a shortcut. Oh my goodness, what, okay, I thought we were backed up here. You see the other side there. So yeah, it's not exactly a well-kept secret, but the locals definitely make use of it. You can see the Encore there in its grand glory in front of us. And its parked garage right behind. The Rita Suite right there on the right we just passed. And here's your pseudo highway, sort of. Going underneath the Strip. And then you've got the Strip right there. Woo. Keep it tasty, Nevada. And then looks like someone went through the barricade there. Now going over Interstate 15, which looks pretty well jammed up there beneath us. At least the northbound side does, but that's typical for this time of day in this town. On this pseudo expressway that will come to an end here in just a moment. Now that we're west of, actually both sides, southbound and northbound of I-15 are all gummed up down there. And it's funny because when you're on this, some people start to treat it like a highway, and then they all just fly along, start flying along all over the place, start cutting people off. But it's not a true highway because it doesn't last very long. That'll bring us up here to Valley View Boulevard, which is a semi-major north-south artery here in town. We have Chinatown, the area known as Chinatown, immediately here to our left, south of us. Feel free to check that out in our library. Also, very, very much for joining. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok if you haven't already. It helps recommend us to other viewers, and it helps the algorithm to recommend us. So your voice carries so much more weight with the algorithm than you know. So please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And also, please check out the Vegas Don merch available on the shop section of our YouTube channel with the Vegas Don logo on top of the Las Vegas Strip skyline. Got Christmas coming up, maybe something for yourself or your significant other. And as always, remember here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. Thank you for coming cruising with us. We appreciate it so very much.